Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this May the 2nd, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Friday out there so far. Everybody has a great Friday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about this cold front, which is slowly moving off to the east. Will continue to progress slowly eastward, and it should be located along the Atlantic coast sometime by early next week. We got another storm system here out west. You can see it moving into Washington, Oregon State. Should get a little better organized. And also you can see the subtropical jet in the eastern Pacific trying to move across Mexico into Texas. That's going to get active. Also, this little system here is going to play a factor in the weather as well. Between this, and these three factors here will bring a chance of severe weather once again back to Texas for day 4. So we'll show you that there in tonight's video as well. And also here, plus we'll take a look at your local forecast. Right now we're only about a month away from hurricane season, and right now the tropics look pretty quiet. But we're watching this little system here and this one here, and a little activity in the central tropical Atlantic, but nothing to write home about. Some early signs, it could be something maybe later on toward the end of this month, early June. Could be something developing here in the Yucatan Peninsula, maybe moving into the Gulf, and could affect the southeastern U.S. states in the first part of late May or 1st of June. Right now we will continue to monitor that and see, but right now there was some hints that possibly something could develop in the longer range, but right now we're not going to focus on that yet. Just want to throw that idea out there just in case if something do develop in the Caribbean and move into the Gulf and affect the southeastern U.S. or Florida region. We will continue to monitor it here on the Mike Bass Weather Forecast channel. Alrighty, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see we got thunderstorms and showers from New Brunswick to Maine to New York State to Pennsylvania to Ohio to Indiana, Illinois, portions of Iowa to Missouri to Arkansas, including Florida, also to the Carolinas, Georgia, the Atlantic coastal waters from Maine all the way down to the east coast of Florida, the Gulf region as well, into the Gulf of Mexico, also down into Texas, also in the portions of northern Mexico as well, also in the portions of New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, Nevada, Oregon, Washington State, and Montana region as well. Even got some shower activity in portions of Oregon and California regions also. Got some severe weather for you Saturday for northern South Carolina all the way into the Maryland and Pennsylvania region. Would not be surprised this here could shift a little further down into the Carolinas, could be expanded east and west. So we'll continue to monitor that from the Storm Prediction Center and see if any changes comes up in tomorrow's forecast. Alright, we got some mixed precipitation, portions of New Mexico to Colorado to Utah, Nevada, California, Oregon, and Washington State, Idaho region as well. A little bit of snow up here flying in portions of Colorado with a few snow showers there expected. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast there for your Saturday. Alright, here's a look at your Sunday forecast. You can see we got some shower activity from New Brunswick to Maine to portions of southeast Canada over toward Lake Huron. Also back in the portions of Michigan to Illinois to Indiana to Tennessee to Virginia to Carolina, Georgia, Florida, down into the Gulf of Mexico, also down into the Florida Keys, also the Atlantic coastal waters, also in the portions of Mexico region as well, also through Texas, New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, Idaho, Oregon, Nevada, California, and Arizona region as well. You got some mixed precipitation in portions of Colorado to New Mexico to Utah to Arizona, Nevada, portions of central and southern California, portions of eastern Washington, Oregon State, also portions of Wyoming, much of Montana, and also Idaho region as well. And even got a little bit of shower activity across South Canada, stretching into portions of Montana regions as well. And also a little bit of thunderstorm activity in northwestern areas of the Bahamas. Alright. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Sunday. Alright, here's a look at the current watches, warning, advisory map for your location across the nation. And it should be, here we go. We got some wind advisories over here in portions of California. Special weather statements down in portions of New Mexico and also Arizona. Air quality alerts there as well in Arizona. Got one county with a flood watch in effect for New Mexico. Flood advisory there as well. Frost advisory for portions of Nebraska and the portions of Kansas. Even got river flood warnings in portions of Missouri, down in Oklahoma, Texas, also Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi region. You can see we got severe thunderstorm watching from Texas to Louisiana to Mississippi to Alabama, northwest Georgia, southeastern Tennessee, portion of eastern Kentucky, and portion of Indiana. Even got severe thunderstorm warnings in that region as well, from Ohio to Kentucky to eastern Tennessee to Alabama, Mississippi, northwest Georgia, all the way into Texas. You got some flash flood warnings there as well. We even got a few flood advisories in South and North Carolina as well, and also we got a severe thunderstorm warning in portions of New York State. Alright, we got small craft advisory, gale warning stretching from Boston all the way down to the let's see, Newport, Morehead City, North Carolina region. Then again from Santa Cruz Island, California, all the way up to portions of Medford, Oregon. The Hawaiian Chain Island, we got small craft advisories for Honolulu, Hawaii southbound. North side looks good. Small craft advisories, freeze and spray warning around the Alaska area. Also, we have some flood watches and special weather statements for portions of eastern Alaska. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook for your Saturday. Alright, we got a general thunderstorm from up here, portion of southeast Maine, toward Wilmington, North Carolina, all the way down toward the Florida Keys, including Miami up to Tampa. Then again from Corpus Christi, all the way up to portion of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Then again from portion of Boise, Idaho, all the way down to La Crosse and El Paso, Texas region. Marginal risk for a portion of the just Ely, Nevada, over to Elko, Nevada as well. And then a marginal risk down here around Brownsville, Texas, Mobile, Alabama to Columbia, South Carolina, all the way up to Portland, Maine. Here's that slight risk from Charlotte, North Carolina, all the way to Baltimore, Washington, D.C. area. Like I said, would not be surprised if this here could span back a little bit to the west and maybe to the east. The marginal risk could be expanded further to the coastal areas as well. Alright, here's a look at the tornado probability. Less than 2% all areas. Damaging winds look like this. 5% in the brown. 15 from Charlotte all the way up to Washington, D.C. Large hail looks like this. It's pretty much from Mobile, Alabama to Boston up here, and then from Charlotte to up here to Washington, D.C. For large hail. Alright, let's move on to day number 3 for severe weather. This will be your Sunday outlook. Okay, should be coming up here in a minute. Alright, we got a general thunderstorm from up here in New York City to Louisville, Kentucky, Nashville, Tennessee, down toward Fort Myers and Tampa, Florida region, Fort Stockton all the way up to Billings, Montana, towards Fresno, California, then from Santa Fe, New Mexico, down to just northwest of Fort Stockton in Texas, then a marginal risk from Miami, Florida to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, including Washington, D.C., Columbia, South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, Savannah, Georgia for your Sunday. Here's the probability outlook for that. Should be around 5% in both locations. Pretty much, yep, that's what it is. And let's move on to number 4, which is Monday. We have severe weather once again for Fort Stockton, the Midland to Lubbock to Abilene areas and surrounding vicinities in Texas for a 15% risk area. Alright, excuse me, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Friday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.